Our teams on the ground are scaling up their presence in the Khartoum to expand humanitarian operations. Our resident and humanitarian coordinator, Denise Brown, is returning to Khartoum with a core team from our humanitarian unit. Most of the OCHA team is remaining in Port Sudan for now, but a number of other agencies have opened up offices in Khartoum over previous months. The arrival of Ms. Brown and her team signals a renewed commitment to expanding humanitarian operations in the capital and beyond at a time where needs are skyrocketing. More than 1.6 million Sudanese people have also returned to Khartoum in recent months, even as explosive remnants of war and damaged infrastructure continue to pose serious risks. Once again, our humanitarian colleagues are sounding the alarm that drone attacks continue to endanger civilians and deepen humanitarian needs throughout Sudan. In White Nile State, an attack on Al-Jabalain Teaching Hospital last Thursday reportedly killed 10 health workers and injured 22 others, obviously severely disrupting all services at the teaching hospital. We reiterate that medical personnel and facilities must be protected as international humanitarian law requires. Our humanitarian colleagues there say that more than 1.1 million men, women, and children in Lebanon are now registered as displaced. More than 137,000 people, 1/3 of whom are children, are sheltering in nearly 700 collective sites. Many of them are schools. Most displaced people are dispersed across host communities and in informal settings with very limited access to the most basic services. The human toll continues to rise at an alarming pace, impacting especially children. We and our partners continue to work closely with the government of Lebanon to help people in the face of these soaring needs. With pumping stations, the main supply lines damaged across multiple governorates, UNICEF has supplied more than 280,000 liters of fuel to some 45 pumping stations and wastewater nationwide in the first month of the escalation. The agency is also helping to repair and maintain these sites. Since the start of this escalation, we and our partners have also distributed more than 3 million meals and over 65,000 food parcels. Despite these efforts, many people are still being left behind, especially those who are displaced outside of formal shelters, who often struggle to access the most basic support. That we remain deeply concerned by the ongoing escalation between Hezbollah and Israel, including Israeli strikes in Beirut. UNIFIL peacekeepers report in their area of operations continued exchanges of rocket and artillery fire, airstrikes, and clashes on the ground, alongside an increased presence of Israeli forces and assets inside Lebanese territory. Over the weekend, kinetic activity was concentrated around Yatar and Bint Jbeil in Sector West and Al-Kantara in Sector East. On Friday, an explosion occurred inside a UN position and El Edais. 3 peacekeepers were injured, including 2 seriously, and again, in this case, the peacekeepers were Indonesians. All 3, the 2 most seriously injured personnel were medevaced to a hospital in Marayun, where they are now reported to be in stable condition. The less seriously injured personnel received on-site medical treatment. On Friday, we reported that Israeli soldiers destroyed all of the force protection surveillance cameras facing Mingi Street, which is on the outside of UNIFIL's Nakora headquarters. These cameras were positioned solely to monitor the immediate vicinity of our headquarters and ensure the safety and security of both military and civilian peacekeepers. We've conveyed our serious concerns to the IDF, and again, we urge all actors to uphold their obligations under international law and ensure the safety and security of UN personnel at all times.
If you like this video, then like, share, and subscribe to Mirror Now.